Welcome back to the 410. As promised, preseason is here. I have Parlay Tay, Mad Max with me. We're going to run down the AFC North for you today. So if you got a couple minutes, we're going to put you on everything you need to know about the AFC North and how the Ravens are going to take the AFC North this year. Right, fellas? Absolutely, right?
I'm
with it. How y'all doing today, man?
Blessed.
Good. We're going to jump right into it. How you doing, Parlay Tay?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Good, man. Like I said, we're going to jump right into it. Big news on the Ravens front here. Zay Flowers, congratulations. He's making the same amount as Justin Jefferson. 4-year deal. Zay, when we get down there, drinks on you for sure.
You hold something, Zay.
Right. Congratulations, though, Zay. He earned it. Like we talked about before, looked like he may be on pace for a bigger year this year with the way him and Lamar have been connected.
Pro Bowl already. Loved it.
Yeah, absolutely. So great to see. But obviously, we got to dig into what we feel about the AFC North, fellas. So we're going to start with, of course, the boys. We talked about them at length. We've been watching them here in the preseason. Parlay Tay, what are you thinking about our chances after you've seen them in the first couple of practices?
I like our chances. We're the favorite for a reason. We're looking at plus 100. We're at plus 1,200 to win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So we're the favorites for the division. We got better odds. Vegas knows. We know. We all know. Ravens going to win that division this year. And they're going to be strong.
That's what I'm hoping. I mean, not even hoping. I mean, that's what I know. I mean, I'm sitting here checking them out. Max, you been checking them out?
I've been watching them, preseason stuff. Practices are good. Jacoby Lane, good. Vega Lone got a welcome to the NFL.
Ran into old King Henry, didn't he?
Henry, that was interesting. So I'm excited. I mean, Tay summed it all up for us. We got it this year.
Okay.
This is our year.
Yeah, I know this got to be our year.
It's our year.
When you break us down on tape here and look at the roster, what it looks like to me is, once again, we have a deep receiving core. Bateman needs to prove himself, so he's going to be doing all he can. Lane has been showing off in practice, so we have that dynamic going. Obviously, we have our running back core, so it looks like the defense was playing really strong. They were talking about that, how the defense was kind of leaning down on the offense there in practice. So, I mean, with all of those different dynamics playing in our favor, I don't see why we shouldn't be able to run the table in the AFC North.
I'm super excited to see the coaching change and the whole new dynamic. I think that's going to make a world of difference. Harbaugh, I think he was holding us back. I really do. I think we're going to see a big difference this year. And then we have a whole new coach, like the whole coaching staff. I think that's huge. I just think that plays.
I think even the players' energy as they're coming out and they're practicing, it looks different on the field.
Yeah.
In practice, it feels different. So I can definitely agree with you. I think we definitely need a new head coach.
It definitely looks different because we now have a Lamar Jackson mascot, y'all.
Yes,
if you haven't checked it out, check out Lamar's mascot. He's out there dancing. Don't mind me. I don't do that too well, but yeah, check him out. Yeah. So we're going to get off the Ravens because obviously we're going to talk about them at length through the preseason and going into the year. Y'all aren't going to get enough of us talking about the Ravens, right? So, but we have to talk about our competition in the AFC North. So, for me, I want to start with maybe the Cincinnati Bengals because to me, they look like maybe the next best team in the AFC North. What do you think?
I absolutely agree with you. The odds on them, they're plus 170 to win the division, and then they're plus 2,000 to win the Super Bowl. Bengals ain't winning no Super Bowl, but the Bengals are, they actually are a pretty good team. You still got all the offensive guys.
Okay.
And then they really went hard on their defense in the offseason. They really did.
Max, did you check out any moves they made in the offseason?
No.
All right. Well,
if it wasn't Ravens' move, honestly, I didn't see it, right?
No doubt.
But again, when I see the Bengals play the Ravens, it's always a toss-up.
Okay.
It's always an extremely good game that the Ravens are going to win.
Yeah, they play us really tough as far as getting into the X's and O's with the Bengals here. Obviously, they still have Jamar Chase. They still have T. Higgins. They bring a running back. Mr. Chase is going to do his thing. So, they have a little offensive firepower, They can put up 40 to 50 points. Their Achilles heel has been their defense. Looks like they've been trying to add some more pieces into the mix. My observation is I didn't see anybody that they added that's going to make me confident that they're going to really turn that around. So I think they're going to be the same version of the team that we've been seeing from Joe Burrow. Right. High-octane offense, defense trying to catch up with the offense. Obviously, when he plays us, Chase seems to have his best games of the year. So I don't always like to see them. Let's hope our secondary is ready for that this year. Once again, I think that they're the next best threat to us. Then we move on to the third in the conference, and that's almost a toss-up right now. But I gotta say Pittsburgh. I mean, because I just can't have confidence in Cleveland because they have their quarterback controversy right now. I think that's going to end up messing them up. But we'll talk about them in just a minute. What do you think about Pittsburgh, Parlay Tay?
I think Pittsburgh is still going to be Pittsburgh. I think that defense is nasty, and you got Highsmith, you got Patrick Queen, you got Cameron Hayward. I'm saying they've had these guys for years. Their defense is good. Is their offense that good? They got Pittman to go along with DK Metcalf.
Like that.
I mean, they got Rico Dowdle in the offseason to replace Kenneth Gainwell. They're gonna be good, but you know, I don't see them going very far with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, like at the end of the day, he's not. I don't think he's the greatest quarterback at this point in his career.
He's 42 years old, so I mean, you have to keep that in mind when you're talking about Aaron Rodgers. And they have a lot invested in him this year with Mike McCarthy and you know that new regime there. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching it. You know, Aaron Rodgers is a great. I hate that he's in our division, and I got to watch him on the back end of his career like that. Max, what do you think?
So I've been actually following them as obviously rivals throughout our year. So new coaching change, new coaching era. We moved on from the Mike Tomlin era, right? Coach McCarthy says all training camp, no pads, no hitting.
No pads, no hitting. All training camp.
As he said, the philosophy, as he said, was to reduce injuries leading up to the regular season, good or bad.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. If I'm on the other end watching down the pipe saying, "Hey, they're not hitting down there. I can't. What day do we play them? Oh yeah, I can't wait to play the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they haven't been hitting
all training camp, right?
I can't imagine. That would be crazy. That doesn't sound like something. I'm just like, you go hit through the whole training camp.
fellas. I'm gonna tell you like this. Don't go for the misinformation, y'all. We know behind the scenes them guys they hitting. We know that. Don't go for the banana in the tailpipe on that one, y'all. But you know, obviously Pittsburgh plays the Ravens really tough. So for whatever reason, we normally split the series with them. So you know, I almost look at that as like always going to be the game to look at when I don't know how many games it's been where it's been a 3-point game with us over the last few years.
It's
so,
always the hardest hitting game of the season for me.
That's going to be that. But this year it doesn't sound like
they may not
be
hit
in their favor, right? And then of course we had to get to the last team that I feel like is going to place in the league, and that's the Cleveland Browns. Of course, I'm a little bit worried because of Shador has been working on his game, which is what I've been hearing. And he does take over. I am a fan of Shador, so I do feel like he'll bring some magic to them, so that's something to look at. But once again, they just traded Myles Garrett away. So, Parlay Tay, no Myles Garrett in Cleveland. Talk to me. How do you feel about their chances?
They got Jared Verse, which is he's not Myles Garrett, but he's a good player. I don't know if Shador has the magic to be an NFL quarterback like that. I root for him. I like, watching him play when he was at Colorado. I'm not sure that he has that to bring that magic out, but we'll see. They drafted a couple wide receivers, I think like 27 and 39.
Okay.
So they should have some people to throw the ball to. We'll see, though. I mean, it's Cleveland. At the end of the day, they don't really pose a threat. I think that him, Shador, and Deshaun Watson are battling. I'm not sure. You pick your poison almost with them.
Max, what do you think about the Cleveland Browns' chances right now?
So Shador, for me, he's a legacy. Obviously, his dad, great player. I'm a fan of Deion, right? So I'm going to still root for him as an individual.
Right.
The Cleveland Browns have always been a team for me. We could walk into their stadium, our stadium, and be favorites by 10,000 points. And we can lose to them by 10,000 points.
That's very true.
And that I just always found to be the dynamic of this is, and I always say this is easy win. And then Monday morning, I'm by the water cooler saying, how did we lose that game? It was Cleveland. So they're always going to be a wild card for me.
Well, they fight. I mean, that's one thing Cleveland will do. They're going to fight. That's for sure.
Dog pound, right?
Going to the dog pound. And that's their mentality. So, I mean, as far as X's and O's with them, I believe they're still running with Jerry Jeudy out there on the outside, even though they added a couple pieces to the mix. He would be the primary target that Shador or Deshaun Watson be looking at. Also, they have a running back that's coming back this year, I believe, off injury. You know anything about that gentleman there?
Oh yeah, Quinshawn Junkins, he's gonna eat again. Ohio
So,
State product.
I
He's
watched
nice
him
with-
last year,
nice.
and that's the guy that, an X factor for them. If he's healthy, Shador has some magic, and they start doing some stuff. Jared Verse on defense. Pay attention to Cleveland. They could be coming for some people not expecting them next year. But once again, the Ravens should take the division. I got the Ravens 1. I have Cincinnati finish up number 2. I have Pittsburgh coming in number 3, and I have Cleveland coming in number 4. Tay, what's your
I'm on board with those exact rankings.
Max? Does that sound good to you, or you want to flip flop anything in there?
Look, I'm throwing a wild card out there.
Let's do
Baltimore 1, Cleveland 2,
Okay.
there
Pittsburgh
you go.
3, Cincinnati 4.
Well, that's what
I just want to mix it up a little bit.
All right,
That's what I'm feeling
that's
right now.
fine. So we're gonna
right.
keep track of that there, and of course, we need to talk about the best players at their position in the league because we're getting ready for fantasy football here at the 410 show. So we want to start incorporating that what we're talking about because look, man, I know I need to pick the best team because I need to win that money. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a nice
Absolutely.
little prize money there for that league there. So anyhow, let's talk about the top quarterback in the league, y'all. I mean, I'm gonna start with you, Parlay Tay, and then I'm gonna go with you, man, Max, on this one. Parlay Tay, what's your pick here in the AFC North?
Lamar.
Okay, and I don't even need to ask you why.
Right.
Max. Okay.
Right.
Lamar Jackson is unanimous decision on the 410 show for the best quarterback in
I
the
think
AFC
we can
North.
skip running back too.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
It's unanimous. That's
So let's
unanimous.
do this. Let's make it a little more fun.
Right.
Let's go number 2 on the quarterback. Who's the number 2 quarterback in the AFC North?
I mean, Joe Burrow clearly, right?
Over Hall of Fame Aaron Rodgers?
Are we talking about career-wise, or are we just talking about this year?
I'm
Right
just
now.
talking about right now. Who's
oh
your number
yeah,
2?
in a heartbeat, Joe.
taking
Burrow.
Joe Burrow?
Yeah, for sure.
Max?
I'm with you. I'm saying Aaron Rodgers, I think, is going to have a hell of a year.
You're not.
His,
I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth, Max. I didn't say Aaron Rodgers.
I'm going to say it's obviously a 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers versus 32-year-old Aaron Rodgers. I think at the end of the day, when you have that much experience, you're a field general, you can almost tell where your route should end and put that ball where those routes end at this point in his career. So I see big things. Still not better than Lamar.
I
but
mean,
number 2.
5.8 yards a pass last year. I don't think Aaron Rodgers has that heat that Mike McCarthy is talking about in his arm. But we're gonna see.
We'll see.
But I'm gonna tell you, my number 2 quarterback in the AFC North is probably gonna shock y'all. Shador Sanders from Cleveland Browns. Okay, Shador. Once again, I wish we had drafted you. I hated that Cleveland got you. I'm rooting for you down there. Every game you're not playing the Ravens, just so you know, buddy. Go kill them this year. We're going to talk about running back. We'll go to the number 2 running back, obviously King Henry, number 1 running back for us here at the 410 show. King Henry, I told you, it's a spot right there next to Parlay Tay. We want to put a big old fat head of you, pause, big old fat head of you sitting right there with your Vince Lombardi trophy like this, man. That's how we feel down here at the 410 show. Number 2 running back in the AFC North. Parlay Tay.
That's a tough question.
That's a tough one.
It is tough. For me, it's between Chase and Quinshawn. I'm gonna say Quinshawn Judkins right now.
I'm sticking with Baltimore. Justice Hill is going to be my number 2
going
guy.
Justice Hill number 2?
Justice Hill's going number 2.
I understand. I understand, Max. I think I'm gonna have to throw a little monkey wrench in the program on that. Even though I love Justice Hill, I love Rashawn Ali. I love our crew that we had, right? But I think the number 2 running back is Rico Dowdle. Rico had a monster year last year. I don't know if you were paying attention to him. I know he was with the lowly Panthers, but when Rico Dowdle was playing, we talking 200 yards and stuff like that he was putting up. I don't know if y'all were paying attention. So for me, I would go with him and Warren. That combination is a real good combination there, but I would put him as the number 2 running back. Let us talk about wide receiver. Obviously, Zay just got paid. So that's going to be my number one wide receiver.
He's over there making
Right.
money.
And I think that's going to be yours as well.
He got 140 million reasons to be the greatest in the league.
Absolutely.
AFC North right
Absolutely.
now. Come on.
So let's talk about the number 2 then in the AFC North. Who do you feel like that is,
I
Parlay
think
Tape?
this is Jamar Chase all day.
Jamar Chase
Jamar
all
Chase,
day?
unanimous. Jamar
Yeah,
Chase.
I mean, there's really no argument with me. Jamar Chase has definitely got to be that guy. He's one of those guys in the league. So, man, we need to almost put 3 guys on him when we play him sometimes. It seems like we just can't stop him. Guys, this year, Jamar Chase under 100 yards got to be a staple in those games.
Malachi Starks, Humphreys, Hamilton. Y'all hear that, right? All 3 of you need to be on Jamar Chase when we play.
All 3 of you.
All 3.
We can't put all 3 of them on
But
the max.
don't forget about T.
We can't put all 3 of them on the max.
Man, you
gotta watch
But
out
y'all
for
understand,
T,
we
too.
need to slow that down when we play him. I don't need to
Yeah.
see Jamar Chase 230 yards
No.
against Baltimore's secondary this year. Fellas, it's been fun. You already know we're going to get to the rest of the divisions here. We got to bring it to the people because they need to know what is going on. So I appreciate your time. Appreciate you all that tuned in here. We're going to keep it going here. We got the rest of the AFC to give to you. So we're going to bring that to you. Keep them notifications on so you can catch all of that. Until next time,